Last week we discussed about things like when you things that trigger you to behave in certain way, and I spoke about sometimes I can be irritable and very mouthy, and then I have to say sorry for what I've said. Especially at work, it has been very stressful. It's been a very stressful time. I hate being there. I don't want to be there, but I have to. So I noticed that lately I've been very snappy, you know. People say something and I just snap. And I don't care. But after what we discussed last week, I realized what caused me to behave like that. And I've been able to behave myself this week. Yeah.
Okay, Althea, I think your experience was quite different because you tested the Mind Spa, right? And what was interesting, you mentioned to me was that you had a headache before. How bad was the headache? Yes.
Yeah, it was quite a bad headache, and I was thinking, oh dear, I hope it doesn't. Sorry, can you hear me clearly? Yeah. So it was quite a bad headache, but it wasn't quite a migraine. But I was thinking, I hope it doesn't develop further into a migraine. So I was sitting there and throughout the session and was hoping that it would kind of like go away, but it wasn't. And then when I did the Mind Spa, I wasn't even thinking about the headache. I was just kind of like going through the whole motions of it all. And at the end, when I took off the headphones, I was like, oh, I've got no headache now. And realised that the headache had actually gone.
Okay.
And I'd had the headache all day.
you had a headache all day.
All day.
And so this Mind Spa, it seems, helped you to relax, be calmer, and headache is gone. Wow, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it was.
Did that surprise you?
Yeah, I was really surprised. I was
Okay.
like, oh my goodness, where's my headache?
Okay.
That was definitely a good thing.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And I meditate. Since I came here, I've been using few of your strategies, and they're very useful because I don't seem to. I'm always stressed anyway. That's why I sleep. I used to sleep a lot, so that I can meet. I can forget about my problem, but I wake up, it's still there. It's not normal like this. It's change. Yeah, it's change. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hi, Judah. Okay.
Hi, Wale.
Yeah, just quickly to ask, we've done a number of exercises today, and I think the first one we did, there was an interesting outcome. Can you just tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, my card was green.
And,
before we did the
what the green
exercise.
mean?
And the green meant slightly stressed. And after the exercise, I touched it again, and it became blue.
It became blue. How did you feel about that change? What sense did that make for you?
Yeah, it felt pretty good because I felt more calm.
Okay.
Yeah, than I was before. Yeah, the exercise, I did everything that you said.
Yeah.
And I made up a picture in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I pictured that I was floating through the sky, going into heaven.
Okay.
And I was walking on the street of gold, and everywhere was just bright, and it looked like, what do you call it now, like diamonds, everything around was so nice.
So the exercise was powerful enough to take you to that kind of peaceful place.
Yes, I felt peaceful and safe, and
Yeah. Were you surprised about the color change?
I
of
was.
the card?
I didn't expect it to change.
You didn't expect it to change at all?
No,
Okay, right.
'cause
So,
I didn't think that it would have calmed me that much, but it did.
and the exercise, how long did it take, roughly?
About 10 minutes.
About
to
10
do it.
minutes. So
Yeah.
a 10 minutes exercise was able to take you down a notch, stress-wise.
Yes, it
That's
did.
really interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you
did.
very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, hi, Yvonne.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Wally.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to ask you a little bit about the experience of the relaxation strategies we did today. How did you find the relaxation strategies anyway?
I was surprised when I took the first impression
Of the card, the stress card,
of
is
the
that?
card, the
Okay.
stress card. It was green.
Was green.
Yes.
Showing slightly
which
stressed.
indicate that
Okay.
I was slightly stressed.
Okay.
Not awareing that I was slightly stressed.
You were not aware that you were slightly
No,
stressed.
no.
Okay.
I always think that I'm a calm person,
Okay.
calm, placid person. But it was amazing with exercise when my thoughts were diverted, to something else, something more pleasant.
Okay.
Something had nothing to do with the mundane things that perhaps was going on in my mind.
Okay.
And I was surprised when I do the test again. It was blue.
Yeah. And that's within just 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
10 minutes of doing
It
exercise.
just changed.
It changed down to
yeah.
blue, right?
And it shows you that when I get stressed at home, if I divert my thinking to something more pleasant, something more calmer, my stress level can come down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you surprised to see the change on the card?
Yeah, I was surprised. I
Okay.
was expecting that it would remain the same, what it was when
Right.
I took it first. But I was surprised that it changed.
Okay. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
The reason I just want to talk to you quickly because it was quite interesting the change with your stress card. Right. Can you just tell me a bit about what happened there?
Well, before I was using the stress card and I thought that it kept turning black every time I put my hand over that cover. And I kept thinking, something must be wrong with the card or something wrong with me. So I got everybody else to test it and see whether it would change a different colour. Everybody's went to green, blue, mine stayed black. Anyway, it was...
So yours stayed black. And what was that suggesting?
Well, black means highly stressed. Last week it was black as well, but I must have been stressed at some point. Anyway, you then told us to do an exercise. Then I did I touched the stress card again, and lo and behold, it turned green. I thought, yes, it does work.
Okay.
So I will try and do those exercises again.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.